So today we are going to be watching one of my favourite horror movies of all time. One of my favourite movies of all time in general. It is in my top 4 on Letterboxd. If you can take a wild guess, I really like this movie. Huge fan of Wes Craven, who directed this movie. I love his movies. I think he was an incredible director that does not get enough recognition for what he did for like horror movies. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Wes Craven Scream movies. So that's the first 4 that he directed before he sadly passed away. If I could order them from my favourite, the original Scream is tough to beat, I will say. The original Scream, then it goes Scream 4, then it goes Scream 3, then Scream 2. Scream 3 and 2 can swap out, but that doesn't mean like I dislike one of them. I love the original Scream and I also love Scream 4 because I think I know every word to Scream 4. I think Scream 3 gets a lot of hate because of like it does retcon the original, so people don't particularly like it and they don't really like the killer reveal. I don't mind it as much. I think Scream 3 is camp as tits. I do like Scream 2. As far as sequels go, I think it's a very good sequel and it has an opening scene that could rival the first, but it couldn't because no one's beating Drew Barrymore. Anyway, I think the writing, the way it's shot, the music that is used in this, I think it's so good. And one of my favourite things about the Wes Craven's Screams is the fact that they are self-aware, but not in a cringy way. Like it is written, like they speak about the formula to surviving a horror movie, because I think when a lot of movies try and do the whole we're self-aware and we're breaking the fourth wall, I think it comes across very cringy, but I don't know what it is. I think it's either the style that Wes Craven shot these movies in, or it's the writing. I don't know what it is, but it does not come across as cringy when they are being self-aware about like how to survive a horror movie. Like I love the scene in Scream 2 when they're in the film class and they're talking about how to survive a horror movie. It's one of the great scenes in here when Randy is talking about it, and I really love this movie. I'm probably going to be quoting it the entire time, but oh well. I can't wait because I haven't watched this movie in quite some time, but it's October now, so I'm only going to watch horror movies this month. So let's go. I want to talk iconic movie openings in general. Drew Barrymore's Scream is number 1 in my opinion. The fact that this would never happen today because everyone has caller ID.
Favorite scary movie?
Halloween. Love that that's a reference to Wes Craven making that movie as well. Why, you want to ask me out on a date? Do you have a boyfriend? No. Why do you want to know my name? Look.
What was that?
So I forget the name of the actor that does the Ghostface voice. It's so good. Music. Another thing I think gets spoken about enough with the Scream movies. The score in this one is particularly. Why would you be in the house without all your doors locked in the first place?
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
I'll kick the shit out of you!
The killer in Halloween. No. Come on.
Michael Myers.
Remember? He had a white mask.
If I was getting phone calls from Ghostface, I'd win because I'd pass the test with flying colours. I'd survive.
The killer in Friday the 13th.
Jason! She's dead.
I'm sorry.
It's Mrs. Voorhees. Also, you live in this big ass house. You tell me you don't have better hiding spaces? Just a question. Jesus Christ. That was so loud. Why did we do that? I don't know what happened. I would just start sprinting across the field if this was me. Really? You couldn't see her stood there?
Casey.
Also, I'm pretty certain Casey is the only victim of Ghostface to ever demask him before he kills her. Oh, that's insane, the mother hearing her on the phone. Oh, what I will say about the parents, they're quite slow. They don't move quick enough. Oh. My god.
It's just me. Sorry.
Mm-mm-mm.
Sleeping there?
It's a problem how attractive this man is in this movie.
Yup.
And one thing I also love about the opening title is the Scream poster is Drew Barrymore's face. So when this movie came out, people were like, "Oh, Drew Barrymore's the main girl," but apparently it was Drew's idea to get killed in the opening sequence, so it would give more of a shock factor. Like, can you imagine being there premiere night and watching Drew Barrymore get killed 10 minutes in?
Exorcist was on. Got me thinking of you.
And I thought, got me thinking of you. A lot of unhinged lines in this movie. I was at home watching The Exorcist and it got me thinking of you. It's a very underrated problem. How attractive I find two people in this movie. Which are the two people you should not be attracted to in this movie?
He's the killer. He's the killer. The killer is everywhere. He sounds like he's the killer.
God, I really want to watch the Scary Movie version of this after. Do you know, I think one thing that doesn't get enough appreciation in the Scream movies, the score. Another thing, people always forget when they talk about like the kill count of Ghostface, people always forget that Steve is technically the first victim, not Casey Becker. People always forget about Steve.
Because there's no way a girl could have killed him.
That is so sexist.
Yup.
That was an ice pick. Not exactly the same thing. Yeah, Casey and Steve were completely
I had
hollowed out.
such a crush on
The fact
Matthew
is, he's
Lillard
a
growing
man
up.
who
Like, I had a crush on him as Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, then I watched this and I was like, oh my god!
That's mine. And
And
I'm gonna stick with that.
that's
Fun game to play when watching the Scream movies is guessing which Ghostface killed who. Yeah, I'm team Billy killed Casey because Stu, as he just said, was with Tatum. He has an alibi. Billy turned up in the middle of the night at Sydney's house. Girl, what did your dad do? This house is beautiful. I think Scream does as well. He plays the fake outs with the door reveals. If like his Ghostface behind the door, he plays the reveals very good. Like how it takes him a while to say what the incident was that happened last. It's stunning. I don't know what her dad does. I don't think it's actually said what her dad does, but Jesus, that house is stunning.
Favorite scary movie.
Don't say that.
You know I don't watch that shit. No, it's just what's the point? They're all the same. Some stupid killer stalking some big-breasted girl who can't act, who's always running up the stairs when she should be going out the front door. It's insulting.
Well,
I also love how there is a callback to what she just said about horror movies, about they should have ran out the front door instead of up the stairs. You're not doing Final Girls like Sydney Prescott, let's be honest. Callback to what she just said about running out the front door instead of up the stairs. So good. It's still open that door. That doesn't make sense.
I know that you're about 50 pounds overweight, but when I say hurry, please interpret that as
Move your fat tub of lard ass now. That would never be allowed. Those two to see each other like that.
I'm sorry, Deputy.
She was really mean to Dewey.
I'll send you a copy.
Yeah, rightfully so. Rightfully so, I say, bitch. People who hear this song and associate it with Peaky Blinders makes me feel really old. Oh my god, no, it's from Scream. Jesus. My name is Cotton. Can I just say?
no, it's been a year.
Tomorrow. 1 year tomorrow.
I know what. I think it's time you got over that. I mean,
That's some of the most unhinged shit in this movie. Your mother died last year, I thought you got over it. This is insane.
All up. For attention.
Girl, I would have stood at the fucking sink. I would have stood at that sink and watched their face drop. He's fucking speaking parcel tongue in the toilet. What's going on? I'm trying to figure out which Ghostface that is. What I love about that, she walks past 3 She runs past 3 teachers right there. She doesn't tell any of them, by the way, he's in the fucking room. I love Dewey and Gale. I want to know how it ends. It's a problem how much of a crush I had on Matthew Lillard growing up. Oh my god. That's my man. Question is, who is this Ghostface that's doing this to the principal? Fred! Love, and he's dressed like Freddy Krueger. We love a reference. Got the main one. You forgot the main one, pal. Ooh. Such a good shot of the mask in the eye and the reflection.
She's dead.
Here's the thing. In Scream, I'm Randy. I know I'm Randy. I want to be Sydney, but I know I'm Randy.
Some stupid bullshit reason to kill your girlfriend.
The woman in the back.
Beauty of it all. Simplicity.
I love Matthew Lillard. I love that he slams the door on the beat as well.
Put up with a girlfriend who's sexually anorexic.
I feel like you heard the term sexually anorexic before. You tell me there's a fucking ghost face in the store, no one's seen him?
What was that?
Oh, he's got the boots. I never realised that. He's got some boots on. Sheriff is from Dead Silence. James Wan movie. Ooh, good horror movie. I love this house. See what you want about Woodsboro, they've got great houses. Back to Stu looks like he's dressed like Hugh Hefner, it's quite funny.
Should I be worried?
Yeah, I'd spot that. I know they're all drunk and they're at a party, but I would have spotted that. I'd be like, there's a camcorder under the television that's pointing directly at us, guys. Oh, Tatum. Oh, Tatum.
No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
I would have gone, obviously this party's full, I would have gone, can somebody come and get beers with me? Like, this party's a full party and I've got to bring back 60 beers on my own? I would have brought someone with me. Oh my Christ.
No,
Please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel. Great line. I would have stabbed him with a bottle. Like, there's multiple bottles on the floor. Girl. Girl. Oh. Oh. Jesus Christ.
She's dead.
And he just walks back in. No one heard that. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god! I thought this was a classy party.
Team, I think Casey Becker has more of a horrific death, but the Tatum one everybody remembers. I am correct, Tatum is the first person to call Ghostface Ghostface. Like, no one refers to the killer as anything but the killer until Tatum calls him Ghostface, and then everyone has now called him Ghostface. What's Leatherface doing here? We're getting into the meat and potatoes. Now we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of this movie. Should have been a red flag to her, what he just said. But,
You can't pick your genre.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Jesus. Now, this entire conversation is just, yeah, sorry my mother died a year ago, I should really get over it.
Why do they do that?
It's too red.
Rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie. For instance,
Number 1, you can never have sex.
2, you can never drink or do drugs. And number 3,
Never, ever, under any circumstances, say right back.
Oh yes!
I love how they're playing like the music there to create tension, as if we're meant to think that Dewey, Gale could be the killer. It would have been incredible if Dewey was a killer, because everyone's like, he's stupid. I mean, that's why a scary movie exists, and it's great. I love that it cuts back and forth between the movie and what's actually going on upstairs.
Oh my god! I thought this was a classy party.
I'm getting into the meat and potatoes. We're getting into the meat and potatoes.
You know, using your one phone call to call me so that I would...
Put it together, Sydney.
Have to do to prove to you that I'm not a killer.
Stop.
Huh?
Oh. My question is, what was she about to say there? Because she says, she looks at him and goes, oh my god, and then she sees Ghostface behind. I wonder what she was about to say. I wonder if she was about to figure out it was him. Great house with 25 different rooms. Incredible. Great staircase. I love this house. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, there he is. I told you.
Shocked he can't see him in the TV, because I know he's wearing all black, but he's got a white face.
30-second delay.
Oh. Jesus Christ. Listen, I don't run. The way I would be sprinting off into the distance if this was happening to me. Girl, you're making too much noise. Oh. Oh.
She's dead.
Jesus Christ. Girl, the brake pedal exists. Question is, how did they get him on the roof? Just thought. Logistically, how did they do that? He should have been at the club. Dude, he should have been at the club. He's only 25. Get in a car and drive away. Because he's obviously at that house. She's not going to find me if I drive, am I? Good plan. Shame don't have the keys. The fact that she doesn't hear that open is insane. Because if you know how noisy a boot is, that thing is clinking and clanging as you open it. Fuck. I've been looking at people's shoes. That's what my tactic would be. Me pretending like I don't know who it is. Girl. Girl. You were really alive after that? That happened about half an hour ago. In movie time, maybe an hour.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Girl, look at the blood. Honey, you need to look at the blood.
He's gone mad.
Go mad sometimes. We all go a little mad sometimes.
Surprise, Sydney.
It's my man.
This is your man.
Yes.
Look at the screen.
That's mine. And I'm gonna stick beside him.
Two-headed snake. Two-headed snake, the imagery, love. I think she wants a motive.
A lot scarier when there's no motive.
True. It is scarier when they don't have any motive.
Slut mother was fucking my father. How's that for a motive?
Stu didn't know that.
Total abandon. Love this one. It's a scream, baby.
They said it! They said the name! You telling me he had a party at that house and no one opened the door and found it him? You've never been in a house party before. People go in every inch of a house. Here's my thing about this. One problem with this. Why would they stab themselves first before they kill Sydney? This is how they... Great plan. Great plan, guys. But they messed up by doing it to each other first. And not doing it to Sydney.
But us, we're gonna carry on and plan the sequel.
Mental institution. This is crazy. Bitch needs straight jacket.
Let's face it, baby, these days.
You gotta have a sequel. I love Matthew Lillard in this. I'm feeling a little woozy, yeah.
Works better without the safety on.
Oh, that neck crack. Sadistic. You've also taken your eyes off Sydney for way too long. Oh, see?
Call the police.
Mom and Dad are gonna be so mad at me. Again, love that it's movie and real world cut.
In your dreams.
It would be lovely if he was still alive. I know he's not. I'm not one of those people that think Stu Mark is still alive. But it'd be lovely if he was. And he's in witness protection program.
She's dead.
I thought you were dead. dead.
I probably should be. I never thought I'd be so happy to be a virgin.
I love Randy. She stuck a finger in that.
Oh! Moment when the supposedly dead killer comes back to life for one last scare.
Not in my movie.
Oh yes! Not in my movie. I forgot about him.
Hi, this is Gail Weathers with an exclusive...
Gail Weathers, she is a businesswoman first. Human being second, businesswoman first. What a movie. What a damn movie. That is one of my favourite horror movies of all time. If you can't tell. So that is it for the original Scream movie directed by Wes Craven, which is one of my favourite horror movies of all time. It's also one of my favourite movies of all time. I just think it's so good. I think the writing, the character development, the cinematography. Probably gonna do the entire Scream. I'm gonna do Wes Craven Screams. I don't know if I'm gonna do 5 and 6 because I love Wes Craven Screams more than the other ones. Recommendations for horror movies? Put them in the comments down below. I probably will do. It's October. I'm only watching horrors this month, so still don't have an outro if you cannot tell. But please comment down below suggestions. I will do that. Scream 2 is high up there in my opinion. It's better than a lot of sequels. So that's probably going to be my next video. So I will see you guys in the next video.